Hey everybody, it's Sarah from the Style Blog. I'm back again. I know I promised a life update video, so that's what this video is going to be. I know I've been gone a long time and a lot's happened in my life. I know lots happened in your lives since I've talked to you guys last, so let me know what's up in your lives too, because I'd love to hear from you and connect with you guys. I feel like the last time I saw you guys, I posted a life update video, and I was still really grieving my brother's passing. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the video on my channel. He passed in the 2011 Joplin tornado, and so that was really heartbreaking to me, obviously, and it took me a long time to learn how to function after that. And I thought I could come back to YouTube to make videos, but honestly it was just so heartbreaking to me because he's the one that got me started on YouTube videos, and I just couldn't do it without being completely grief stricken. So I obviously have been gone a long time. So anyway, but I feel like I'm ready to be back, and I've had so many changes in my life since then. So last time you guys saw me, I was just finishing my bachelor's degree. Actually, I think I just graduated with a bachelor's in business administration from University of Arkansas in financial management and investments and retail marketing, and that's the biggest mouthful ever. So I graduated a semester early. I adopted Lydia. I think I showed you guys Lydia last time. She is my best bud, and I love her so much. And then, so that next spring, in I guess it was Easter of 2012, my now husband, then boyfriend, Grant, proposed to me, and obviously I said yes. So then we got married later that year, and I'll post some wedding pictures. We got married in August of 2012, and then we lived in Joplin for a couple years. I worked with the Will Norton Miracle Field a ton then, and that was the best experience because we got to work with Rotary and Keller Williams to build this special needs sort of baseball field in Joplin called the Will Norton Miracle Field, and it was just such a blessing to the community and also our family, but that's not obviously the point of it. But it was just so almost healing in a way to go out there and see Will's name all over the place, and these kids having so much fun. And so any kid could participate in the baseball games, blind or deaf or autistic or cerebral palsy or wheelchair ridden, any sort of special need. We would find a way for them to be able to participate in this baseball game, and they no one wins, no one loses, and they just had so much fun. And so each game an adult or another child can they call them buddies, so you buddy up with a player and you kind of go through the game with them and run the bases and hit with them and all sorts of things, and just help them with stuff they need help on, or if they don't, just be their friend for the day. So that was so much fun. I didn't miss a game for when we lived in Joplin. It was the best experience. I had so much fun, and I know the kids did too. And so I was on their board for a while. I was the treasurer, and that was just such a blessing in my life, and I have the best memories from that time. So right after Grant and I got married, we adopted another dog, Reagan, who is our 150-pound Newfoundland, and she is the gentle giant is what they call Newfoundlands, and she really is. She's the sweetest dog ever, and she's huge, and I just love her so much, and she's been such a blessing in our lives too. So we love our two dogs, and we love taking them on trips to go hiking, and we took a huge Airstream trip down to Florida and then one to Colorado. We took them on all these trails, and it was so much fun, and that was one of the best memories since you guys have seen me. I love that time so much. So in 2014 we moved to Kansas City for my husband's schooling, and while we were there I just kept thinking, I want to do something different with my life. I have the best memories, not the best memories, but I have amazing memories of these nurses who took care of my family when we were in the hospital after the tornado. My dad was super hurt and had to have multiple surgeries, had so many broken bones, and these nurses who took care of him and also took care of our family because we were hurting so badly at that time, just left this lasting impact on me. And I knew in my heart I wanted to be able to give back to people in the way that those nurses gave to us. So I decided, oh my gosh, I'm gonna become a nurse. So I attended Mid-American Nazarene University. It's in Olathe, Kansas, just around Kansas City, just a suburb of Kansas City, and got my bachelor's degree in nursing. And then I knew that I wanted to do ICU nursing because I wanted to impact the sickest people who needed emotion, not just nursing care, but also emotional care the most. And so I applied to ICU. I started out in ICU at like a top hospital in Kansas City right after I graduated, and I worked there until I had my daughter. So Grant and I said, hey, we've been married like 5 years. We've been together like 9 years. So I think it's time to have kids. So we tried, and ta-da, I was pregnant. We found out we were having a girl, and we were so excited, and gave birth to her in July of 2018. So since then, I have been just like a full-time mommy. So I really missed you guys so much in this community. So I decided, like, why have I not made videos? Like, I feel like I'm ready to come back, and I feel like my grief almost about my brother Will and like his connection with YouTube, and me just like being able to only see him through YouTube is like has turned into like a gratitude almost for me. Like, I'm so glad that he introduced me to this community, and that now like we have our own little style blog community, and you all are so supportive and loving, and I've like missed you guys so much. So now when I think of YouTube, I just think of like I made so many cool memories with Will, like, because of YouTube. So I want to keep making memories with you guys with YouTube also. So it's not like a grief thing for me anymore. It's more like I'm just like incredibly grateful. So incredibly grateful for like the time I got to spend with Will and YouTube and this community, and for each one of you who's ever watched my videos. Like, I don't know, I pray for you guys every day. I'm like, those people who watch my videos and like support me, like, thank you God for all of them, because you guys are amazing, and you've been a huge part of this like healing process for me. And I don't know, I just like want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I want these videos to like be a blessing to your life and also like a blessing to my life. And I just hope like I'm a positive like channel you can go to like, I don't know, just be yourself and to have fun and laugh. And I don't know, I just can't tell you enough. I know I've said this like 100 times, but I'm just like so grateful for all of you. And I don't know, I encourage you like to come connect with me in the comments here, or on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, whatever it is. If you made it through this whole video, thank you, and I will see you guys again soon. Hope to connect with you all, and thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.